Magnus this year, nothing concrete. He was never totally winning. He wasn't winning in the last game. But, with every one of these missed opportunities, Danny, you get more frustrated because how many times are you going to get good positions like this against Carlsen?
Exactly, and you can lose a match, not just by losing games, but by missing your opportunities to win, right? Because at a certain point, it catches up with you. Against another fellow best player in the world, you can't always be better in a middle game or out of the opening. So you got to convert on those opportunities, and it's hard when Magnus just seems to always get off the hook,
And it almost seems like he's not even close to losing. I mentioned this in the last game. It's not just that he defends, but it's almost as though he's worse conceptually, but if you actually look at the arc of the game, it doesn't seem like he's concerned at all. It doesn't seem like he's anywhere near losing these games, no matter what he has on the clock.
Yep.
It's crazy. We take it for granted how accurate of a defender he is, but he's revolutionized just the art of defending slightly worse positions.
Look at him grabbing a pillow there to keep his arms comfy. Everyone loves a good whoopee.
And a sip of Hiscar.
I like to keep my Beth Harmon wig close, just in case I ever get lonely.
Aww, that's so cute.
Yeah, I'll put it over here.
Adorable. Making me melt.
Alright, another isolated queen pawn potentially on the board here with the tension between the d4 and c5 pawns break. Staring contest right now. And ultimately, Fabi blinks first, says I will trade in order to try to get the bishop here, move the knight, and play against the IQP. But note Magnus loving himself some IQP structures against Fabi today.
Yeah, he's going for them with both colors, and I've analyzed these structures pretty extensively. And black, again, another example of a position which in 1960 would have been evaluated as a clear advantage for white. I mean, knight c3 to e2 to d4. That's the textbook approach, but black's got a lot of juice on the queens, actually both sides of the board. You can get the bishops off the board and then try to put a knight on b4. I mean, it's equal objectively. I think maybe only a tiny advantage for white.
Yep. And again, we see Magnus willing to play these positions, especially now that he's got that 2-game lead. He's not going to blink as far as playing positions that are, just about equal, and I can hold. I think that every game that goes by, we get closer to faster time control. running, but every time forks your uncle over here on f5 and you pick up the g7 pawn. So Magnus ran into some struggles there, clearly didn't quite know how to handle it. Bobby, like you said, probably seen the worst of it. Will he switch back to playing for a win? You know, I want some mutual time scramble. You said the eval bar hasn't been going up and down. I showed up for the eval bar to go crazy and spike my blood pressure. It's my exercise. So let's get it going.
Look at that, f4 and g5. Another excellent defensive idea by Fabi. H takes g5, 93 to g4 check, knocking the king back. Then f takes g5, and then white's going to have the outside passer with h6. So all of a sudden, again, it's Carlsen who's got to play with an abundance of caution here just to make sure that you're actually drawing this game. Takes knight
f5. Knight f5, king d8, knight g7, takes h6.
Oh my god!
Or f5.
Wait a second, he's gone a different route. I mean,
but that
he's still
idea,
winning the pawn.
That idea was interesting, right? He's going to win the h pawn.
Uh-oh, bishop f5 maybe to keep the pieces alive.
Yeah, black might even play bishop e4 then to... Oh no, Bobby's getting what he wants, which is an all-out race.
Whoa. Knight g4, h6, and knight f6. I mean, black's king is going to stop the pawn from f8, but the king can be knocked back with a knight check on d7.
Oh, I love that idea.
Super dicey all of a sudden.
h6, king f8, knight f6 from Bobby. Threatens knight d7, kinda, but then the king can go to g8.
Yeah, maybe it's a fortress. Bishop h7 is an interesting attempt there to prepare knight d7. He moves back. Okay, it's a draw. It should be a draw.
It should be a draw. White had just a little bit of an opportunity there, but again, if Bobby misses this one, he'll be shaking his head as we head to the next game. Get ready for it.
Fabi looking for a way to get his knight around. Now he's worse again, and Magnus might promote his pawn. Bishop d5.
What a move. Now Magnus back in the driver's seat.
Make a move, Magnus.
We gotta move. 1 second. One second.
Oh my god. He's winning. Magnus is winning. He's going to go knight c3 and knock the bishop away. Unbelievable.
Oh my god, Bobby played f5 in panic. He had nothing else to do, and it's over.
Oh my god. And the mistake, Danny, for